Good morning. It's Easter Saturday. Second vlog for this week. Wow, look at me go. Honestly, it probably won't be uploaded until next week anyways. So this will be next week's video, but we're gonna go train back and biceps. I already changed and everything. I'm gonna do my hair and then we'll go. Woke up at 7 and spent the entire morning just writing a bunch of new programs for some clients, and then I'll finalize them this afternoon after training and send them out so that they're all ready for Monday. Where's my Fitbit? Alright, so I found it. I think I took it off this morning when I was doing, weigh-ins. When I do my weigh-in, I take like everything off and I just step on the scale. I've been in my headband girly era for the past few months, and I love it so much. You just put it on and that's it. Bro, I'm starving. People ask what my skincare routine is, and I'm so embarrassed to say I don't have one. It's just like the best you're gonna get is me washing my face with some water or one of these things, which, look, I was blessed with very good I was blessed with a very good skin genetics. Like, my face barely breaks out unless I'm eating like absolute garbage, or if I have an entire pack of Tim Tams, it will catch up to me the next few days and I'll just have a little breakout moment. But aside from that, I don't really have to deal with acne or pimples or breakouts or anything, which is such a blessing because I know that a lot of people do. Alright, a bit of mascara. I'll answer a couple questions. This is from a YouTube Q&A that I put up, I don't even know, like 5 months ago. I never ended up doing that YouTube video. Why did you give up skateboarding? Technically, I haven't like given it up completely. I brought my skateboard down from Sydney and I have it here, but I just haven't had the chance to take it out yet. But if you've been like following my journey for a while, 4 or 5 years ago, I was really, really into skateboarding. Like,
kidding. You got me woke up. The way you roll that, sticky like okra. Just let me cook.
It consumed my entire life, and it was what bodybuilding is now for me now. Yeah. So honestly, there was a lot of injuries from it. The injuries that I have now, they're actually from skateboarding. They're not from the gym, and like me lifting on them when I shouldn't be just amplifies it and makes it worse. So the injuries were not fun. And I think I just outgrew the culture and some of I just outgrew it. You know, like, you know how there's girls that do gymnastics when they're younger and then they end up going into lifting or something else. It's sort of like that. I was doing both at a point. I was training like gym and I was doing skateboarding, and it was so difficult to balance the two, and I realized that I needed one of them. I needed to give up. And if you know me, I'm a very like all in or nothing person. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it 100%, or I'm not gonna do it at all. So I was like, I had to choose, and I chose bodybuilding. So, or like gym, whatever you want to call it. What is your dream bike? I don't know, probably an R1, honestly. But apparently they're discontinuing them. I don't know if it's in America or if it's in Australia as well. But they're getting rid of the R1. And bro, apparently Ninja is coming out with Kawasaki's coming out with a Ninja 500. That'll be fun. I'm pretty happy with my Honda though. My Honda CBR. No? Okay, let's go make food. Should I film? I don't think I'm gonna film this. You guys seen me make it a million times. What made me want to get a bike? This one time I was on my way home from work. I was in my car and it was like 12 a.m. I was so late and I was at a red light. These two bikers rock up next to my car. And I could tell one of them was a chick, and I look over and I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's a girl biker. And for me, I didn't know girls did that sort of thing. I didn't know girls like even lifted heavy weights in the gym. I was just very, very sheltered, I guess. They like sped off. I think the other one was a dude, and I saw the girl pop a wheelie and I was like, are you kidding me? And they had their tinted visors on. They were in all black. Their bikes were like super cool. And I was like, whoa, that was like the hottest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. Purely just the fact that a girl biker just like rocks up, sitting at a light, guns it, and then pops a wheelie in front of me. I was like, that's hot. So that started my little obsession with bikes. I don't really ride that much right now. It's kind of cold, honestly, and I just want to be warm, bro. In the summer, it's fun. But to be honest, I only use my bike as like commute. If I need to go to the gym, I'll ride it sometimes, but I rarely go on group rides, mainly because I'd rather just be working or editing or doing something at home. And I'm a massive homebody. How the heck did you balance work life and family? I see you pour your heart into your work. Honestly, there's not much of a balance. I'm gonna be honest. I went up and saw my fam in January, so that was a few months ago, but I haven't been up since to see them. Yeah, honestly, not much balance here. I wish I could tell you that, you know, I fly up every weekend to see them, but it's just it doesn't work like that. But I'll go up and see them in September this year, so that'll be nice. And I'm not completely alone down here. Like, my sister's here, so that makes it like 1,000 times better because I'm not completely alone. Tip on saving up for a bike. Bro, they're not that expensive. Like, buying the bike, you can get a decent one for anywhere between 2,000 to I don't know, 5,000. And if you're starting out, you don't really need an expensive bike anyways. My first one was like 2,000 or 3,000 bucks. It was like a Honda 125. I'm gonna put a photo here. It was so funny, but I loved it. I was so proud of it. It didn't take me that long to save up because naturally I'm pretty good at saving money. Like, I don't really spend it on dumb stuff. I think at the time I was working like 2 or 3 jobs, so if you're trying to save up, I would just say stop eating out, stop getting takeaway. Like, that's a no-brainer. If you live with your parents and they buy the food, just eat the food that they're buying. Yeah, stop spending your money on dumb stuff. What is your recommendation for a training split? That is so broad. Like, it depends what your goals are. Make a split that you can actually commit to and be consistent with. It doesn't even have to be a 5 or 6 day split. If you can go to the gym like 2 or 3 days a week consistently, do that. It's the same thing with your diet. Like, people are like, what is the best diet to do? The best diet is the one that you can stick to and not fall off of, and ideally enjoy. What did I do? When I first started training, I was doing a 6 day split, but it wasn't in the gym because I started during COVID lockdown, and I only had like Kmart dumbbells. My gosh. So I just had to be creative with the workouts that I was doing. And even at the time, I had no idea how to even structure a program. So my sister gave me one, and it was so basic. I think it was like push pull legs. I wasn't even doing the leg days properly because you can't load your legs even remotely close to what they need to be at with a little Kmart dumbbell. But you know what? I did the best that I could, and it got me to a point where I was consistently training. I had nothing else to do, bro. We were in lockdown. I was studying in the morning, doing online uni. Everything was closed. I couldn't go to work. That was good. It got me to a point where I was consistent and I was in a routine. So when the gyms opened up again, I was like, oh, like this is fun. And then I started training in the gym like properly, like doing weights and not just cardio and abs. My best advice is just don't go all in. Start with what you can actually commit to and then like work your way up from there. How did you start everything from gym to your Instagram account? Okay, well, I feel like I just answered that there in that one. For Instagram, I always had an Instagram account. It used to be my skateboarding account. If you've been here for like the whole thing, I used to post like little skate clips and like skate edits. They were so fun, bro. I genuinely love that. I think that has made me a better editor, like how to edit clips and put them together so that it's like coherent, you know, like quick, whatever, short, what do you call it? Short form content. But my gym stuff, I actually started posting it on TikTok. It was a burner account. It was like 0 followers. I didn't want anyone to know, but I just wanted to be able to track my progress. And I posted what I wanted to put out. It wasn't like, I wasn't trying to build my following or anything, but people just like enjoyed watching my journey. And I love putting this stuff out now. This has been my dream. Aww. This has been my dream. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. All right, 1 scoop curry. We'll do a full scoop of this as well. Yum. I need to like ration this. I want it to last as long as possible. Some ice in there. Oh, that is so good. Cheers. Finish this meal and then I'll head off to train back and biceps. Here's another question that I meant to make a video on. I mean like a reel on, but I'll answer in here. When I was first bulking, was I always a person that had a big appetite, or did I just have to push myself to eat enough? I'm really struggling because I've never had a big appetite. My very first bulk, I wasn't tracking my macros. I had no idea about food. I just knew the very basics. I knew you had to, you know, eat X amount of protein, whatever, 1.8 to 2 grams per kg of body weight. So I was hitting my protein, and I think I had an idea of you had to eat a lot, but I didn't know what a calorie surplus or deficit was. I had no idea. Those words were not in my vocabulary. I didn't even know what a calorie was. I just knew protein equals building muscle and eat a lot of like, you know, whole foods and good foods. Growing up, my dad taught me to eat pretty clean anyway, so I wasn't like dirty bulking or anything, but I did not struggle at all. Naturally, I've always been a really big eater. Like, I grew up with 2 brothers, and I would usually go out and eat with my older brother. He is a big eater as well, and I would just try and keep up with him. It's like competitive side of me coming out. But I remember at the time though, I was eating a lot of carbs and I was taking a nap every single day. This was during lockdown, by the way, keep this in mind. So I would study uni in the morning, I would do all my classes, do all my work. I would go train, you know, in the afternoon at the park. And then I would come home, I would have a massive meal. Like I would have my protein shake, I would have a scoop of creatine, and what else? Oh, I would have like bagels or something. It was eggs, bagel, avocado, and smoked salmon. I had it every single day because I loved it so much with a protein shake. I would do that day in and day out for like six to 8 months straight. When I tell you, I loved this meal. And then after my meal, I would sleep for an hour or 2 because I would be so tired. First of all, I'd be so exhausted from training. Like I would actually train pretty hard at the park, and they had pull-up bars, so I would be doing like body weight calisthenic stuff as well as little dumbbell stuff. And then I would go home and eat and sleep. I was so tired as well from all the food that I was eating, like from all the carbs that I was consuming. I don't know what I would do in the evening, honestly. Probably just spend time with family and edit TikToks. Go to sleep again. I would sleep for like 8 or 9 hours. I'd wake up and do uni in the morning. COVID is the best thing that could have ever happened to me, because at the time I was not doing good things for my body. I was putting junk into my body. And I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about other stuff. And I was just not going down a very good path. And for me, like, I have a very addictive personality. If I start something or I get into something, it becomes an obsession. It's not like a little side hobby. So I'm glad that I was kind of pushed down this path instead of the one that I was on. Anyways, that's a little trip down memory lane. Let's finish it there. I need to finish my food, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'll do a little fit check. Yay. There we go. You see that? You got oversized tee. Bro, when I tell you, I've been living in this thing. Like, I can sleep in it, I can train in it. I'm just never gonna take it off. And it's so like convenient when I do check-ins in the morning. Because I sleep in it, I wake up, take my progress pictures. It's just, I love it. And it's also my training shirt pump cover. So we got that from VQ. It's the men's collection. We got the shorts from the men's as well. Today I'm gonna do a full day of eating as well, because I think someone asked for that. Don't expect anything exciting. I'm on pavo calories right now. So I'm just gonna clean you. All right, y'all, we just pulled up to the gym. It's Easter Saturday. People could be out at the beach. They should be out at the beach, so it should be quiet inside. Oh, I have to do a run today. So we got 30 minutes of...
30 minutes of running.
We'll see if we get it done.
2 hours later.
We did not end up running. We did not end up running. I'm just gonna do my run tomorrow. I'm so tired, and this whole week's training has just taken it out of me. So we're just gonna have a chill rest of the day. This is a cop. I better not be. It's double demerits. Huh, it's not. I'm on my last leg with demerits. I can't afford to get any more. Otherwise, it's no more driving around for me. Oh, someone asked what camera I use. The one that I'm filming this on and the one that I film all of my content on now is the Sony A7C II. It has the one with the flip out screen, which is the only it was the only feature that I wanted. I just needed a flip out screen so I could, you know, see the setup and see myself when I'm recording stuff. So yeah, and then I just use like the Rhodes mics for the audio. But I do have a proper vlogging camera, but I was dumb, and when I bought it, I didn't think about the audio, and the one that I got doesn't have an input or an output for like any microphone at all. So yeah. All right, we're home and finally I can eat. We got the second meal of the day. 150 grams lean beef mince, 100 grams jasmine rice, some cheese, some light Greek yogurt, corn, and lettuce. Cheers. Oh my gosh, it tastes like oil. That's when you know you've had too much Pepsi Max, when it starts to taste like car oil. Lately, during my training sessions, I've been using like a notebook instead of my phone to record all my lifts. By the way, some of y'all are not even tracking your lifts. I put a poll on my story the other day, and I was like, do you track your lifts? It was like a yes or no poll. Half of y'all said, no, I just try and remember what I did last time. Bro, even when I started my lifting journey back in whatever, 2019, 2020, I was writing my lifts in my notes app. You don't have to have a fancy app or even a notebook. I just use it so I'm not on my phone as a distraction. But I literally would write out in my notes app, I would write the exercise, 3 times 12 or whatever, how many sets you have, how many reps you did, and then the weight. And then I would copy and paste it the next week and try and beat either the reps or the weight that I did. I mean, if you're not training to build muscle, then I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just saying. Hopefully you've got like a good program that you're following, like a structured one. And that's another thing. Stop changing up your program like every week or every 4 weeks. Stick to something consistently for at least, I would say, 10 to 12 weeks, even longer than that. People change up their programs way too quickly because they get bored or they just want like variation or whatever, which I get, but there is so much more room to grow if you just stay on one program. I'm hungry, so we're gonna make some chocolate protein mousse. This recipe is already up on my Instagram, but literally, when I tell you this is the best tasting low calorie dessert snack, I'm not, you can't even see me, I'm not even joking, bro. I think it's like 130 grams or whatever, however much you want. 130 grams of like Greek yogurt, a scoop of protein powder, chocolate protein powder. Make sure it's a good protein powder. It's not my fault if you use a cheap, crappy one and it doesn't taste good. I'm interested to see how the audio is going to turn out because I stopped using my mic. They're charging right now, so I didn't use my mic. I need to invest in one of those fluffy ones that I can just attach to the top of you. Anyways, and then 10 grams of cocoa powder. Whoa. Dude, and it's the nicest texture. Like, y'all know I'm a texture person. It's like, it's silky smooth. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna eat it. Okay, I finally finished programming. That took me, honestly, way longer than I anticipated. But anyways, it's done. I'm just gonna go finish my steps because I think I have like 5,000 left. So quick walk and then make some dinner. I'm so hungry. Yeah, it's gonna be an early night. Usually I stay up a little bit later, but tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up before church and do that run that I was meant to do today. Honestly, if it wasn't in my program, I would not be running. I started a little, I don't even know. It's like a phase. I swear it's a phase. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a hybrid athlete. I'm going to start running. That lasted like 2 months. It was like a January to February phase. I swear everyone started running this year and I hopped on the bandwagon and now I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I said to someone the other day, I would literally rather sit on the Stairmaster for 30 or 40 minutes than run. I really paid to do a 10-kilometer run in July, so I gotta commit to it. And I already, like, I told my coach, he's run out the program for me already, so I gotta see it through. But after July, I don't think I'm gonna run anymore. Maybe a little bit here and there, but I don't think the hybrid life is for me. At least I tried it. My running days are over, unfortunately, unless I start up soccer again. All right, let's make some dinner. I actually ended up getting like 12,000 steps in, so that's great. We got the same dinner as last night. Some lamb chops. All right, let's go. This is the last meal of the day. I think it's meal 4. Yeah, we got some salad, lamb chops, spudlight. If you don't know what spudlight is, it's just potatoes, but like less carbs. They've been, I don't know how they do it. With some cheese, mozzarella cheese, my favorite, and some green apple, and some less sugar ketchup. We'll probably wrap it up. Alright, y'all, just woke up. I'm not gonna lie, I literally do not want to go outside and run. It's so cold. I just want to go back to sleep. But, I just need to get this done, so. Where are we right now? We're getting pastries.
That way. Public pastry. Well, they look really good.
Hein de Ruben.
Yeah.
Who is that?
They
Oh, yum.
They passed me as I was trying to find this place.
Breakfast!
They passed me as I was trying to find this place, and I said, "Are you looking for public as well?" And they were like, "Yeah, we are." Oh, we can get
Oh, we're back home. I didn't really film much of that. I wasn't gonna film at church because I feel like that's so weird, but church. And then I went to like a little bakery cafe thing with Kayla, and then I rode home. And it's freaking cold, but the sun's out now, so I'm probably gonna go on a walk. If you got through this video, thank you for watching. Got a full day of eating in this video as well. So if you enjoy that, let me know. I'll keep putting those out. Honestly, my food isn't that exciting though, especially the ones that I put in here, because this is what I actually eat. The recipes that I put on my Instagram feed, I still eat them sometimes, but it takes a little bit longer for me to like prepare and make, and I just like something that's really quick and simple. Alright, goodbye. I'll see you next video.